See, I would go up to eating 4 times. I don't understand the concept of small meals, sir. It's a new fad that has started. So how our grandparents ate, they woke up in the morning, had a breakfast, they had their tea, then they would have some fruit maybe in the afternoon or before their food. Uh, then they would have a big lunch, and then they would have their tea in the evening, which is what I do. And if I start very early, like if you have an early start, then you would require that bit of eating, in the early evening. Otherwise, you eat dinner at 7:30. I eat my dinner with my son at 7:30, and I sleep by 11:30 max. So that's that. So that's my meal. I don't eat after 8 o'clock. I prefer not to eat after 8 o'clock.
Very good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Greetings from Mangalore. I too am from Mangalore. You just said about homemade mama's tea. Is that homemade tea? You just spoke in the
Homemade ghee.
tea.
Ghee.
No, tea you said? No, ghee?
Tea, no ghee.
Oh, I thought you said tea, so I wanted
no.
the recipe.
I said ghee.
Thank you so much.
Take.
Hi Shilpa, I am
Hi.
Chetan from Hindustan Times. So how closely and how well is Mr. Raj Kundra following your suggestions on diet?
He's the only man I can't convert. So basically, the whole world is going to follow the great Indian diet, but my husband. But in all honesty, I have to say, he used to be overweight. He was 105 kilos. So all the pictures that you get to see of Raj Kundra now are when he's 89 kilos, which is nearly, 25 kilos down. So I made him chase me so hard that he lost weight. Yeah, so I just think that it has to come from within. So as a wife, I try not to, it can be a little preachy. And sometimes we as wives are always taken for granted. Not sometime, every time. All the women here will agree. So he has his phases where he goes into extreme being careful. Okay, Shilpa, now you have to take care of my diet. So I'll send it to him, and then he's like, okay, now I want to eat butter chicken. So I'm like, okay, you'll get the butter chicken. So see, your life is in your hand, your health is in your hand. How you want to lead it is your choice. My duty is to tell you that this is how easy it is. The choice is left up to you.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Okay, so last question. We'll just wrap it up with that
Good
one last
afternoon,
question.
ma'am. I'm your big fan, and I followed the Big Brother UK show of yours. And you, under one roof, cooked diverse cultures for diverse culture celebrities food, our Indian diet. So what was their feedback for our Indian diet?
They just ate it because I was their glorified cook in the house, and they didn't have a choice, so they had to eat the food. But the chicken curry became very famous. But while you reminded me of the Big Brother house, I have to share this incident with you. We had a housemate, Dirk Benedict, and every day, he was a very famous actor. He was in the A-Team as the face. He was called the face. Every day, out of whatever ration came out, the only one thing that came for him specifically was red legumes, rajma and brown rice. So he got that as his ration. And we thought that, Big Brother's being very partial towards him, and why is that? And then one day I asked him, and every day he only made that for himself. He didn't eat anything that I cooked. And he ate that for lunch, he ate that for dinner with sea salt and pepper, and he did put some spices into it, which I had ordered from Big Brother. And after 1 week, I was like, don't you get bored of eating this? And I'm Indian and he's eating brown rice and rajma. And I asked him this, and he then told me that he suffered with 3rd stages of cancer. He had prostate cancer, and he's cured now. And he only got cured with brown rice and legumes, devoid of any sugar in his diet. And that is how powerful Indian foods are. It can actually work as medicine. That is how I started this entire conversation. So we don't value it. You can actually cure yourself of any ailment. Your body is meant to cure itself. We reduce our immunity by feeding it antibiotics. See, a cold is going to take 7 days anyways, with or without antibiotics. They say, na, it's going to take you a week if you don't have antibiotics, and it'll take you 7 days if you have antibiotics. So the choice is again yours. I think I've said too much.
Very much, ma'am. Thank you very much. That will be the end of the question answer session. May I request Ms. Zahabia to please hand over a small token of our love and appreciation to Ms. Shilpa. A big round of applause, please. May I also request Ms. Zahabia to hand over a token of our appreciation to Dr. Mudit Khanna.
चलो रोल है सबका ओके शिल्पा जी आज यहाँ पर आप प्रेजेंट हैं नो टीवी के जैसे इनिशिएटिव को सपोर्ट करने के लिए इस हॉस्पिटल में भी आप आइए बहुत सारी फिटनेस की बात क्या कुछ फील करती हैं आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे आज के दिन आप
मैं खुद बेस्ट डील टीवी को ओन करती हूँ और इसके बावजूद मैं आई हूँ नो टीवी डे को सपोर्ट करने के लिए, क्योंकि ये जो वॉकहार्ट ने इनिशिएटिव लिया है वेलनेस प्रमोट करने का और हेल्थ को प्रमोट करने का, मुझे लगता है बहुत ही इम्पॉर्टेंट है. और as a citizen of this country and as somebody who really values health, एक कैटलिस्ट बनना बहुत ज़रूरी था मेरे लिए. तो मैं बहुत हंसी खुशी आई हूँ ज़ाहबिया को अपना सपोर्ट दिखाने. और